Well, happy Wednesday, my friends, and thank you for joining us here for Nuggets at Noon. Now, let me just remind you that starting on Friday, I will be on my personal Facebook page. That's Roy O. Denton Jr. And we're real excited that Pastor Webb and Amanda are coming on here at Askewyl Assembly of God. But we are going to be moving from the church Facebook page to my personal Facebook page for the Nuggets at Noon. And so I encourage you, keep that on your radar, and I want you to join with us. We got some exciting things we're going to be sharing with you. With that said, yesterday we talked about the altar. We talked about the first mention of the altar being when Noah came off the ark and how he built an altar. And then Abraham built 4 altars. Isaac built an altar. Jacob built 2 altars. We get into the book of Exodus and we see that Moses in Exodus chapter 17, verse number 15, he also built an altar after the Israelites defeated the Amalekites. And then when we get to Exodus chapter 20, and all through the book of Exodus, we are told where God is now instructing them what kind of an altar to build and what to sacrifice on the altar. And so God is really getting involved in this altar that is being built where God meets man and man meets God, where there's this communication that comes. And in the book of Exodus, there is death on the altar. There are certain sacrifices, oxen or cows, if you want to say, or sheep or goats or birds or whatever, but there's a sacrifice that is made on the altar, a blood sacrifice. Now, basically, we see that the altar has become now where things die. Now, I told you yesterday that an altar could be anywhere where you communicate with God. Well, I'm sitting in my chair this morning, and this was my altar today. It's where I talk to the Lord. So, for you to help you understand, you can be in a car, you can be in your home, you can be wherever it may be, but it's where things die, where you communicate with the Lord, but where things die, where you die to yourself, where you die to your will, where you die to your own goals and ideas. And of course, we want to follow God in His Spirit and what He desires from us. And I was reminded over in Romans chapter 12, verse 1, if I could read it for you. Paul says, I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. So we now are the sacrifice on the altar. We give ourselves completely to Him. And wherever you may be, my friends, in your home, in your car, at your church, wherever it may be, I encourage you to make an altar where you give yourself totally over to God. You kill your flesh and say, here I am, Lord. Take me, use me, make me, mold me to be what you want me to be. And we can be pleasing to Him. And that is His desire, and it should be our desire. God bless you. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow on the church Facebook page, but then on Friday on my personal Facebook page. God bless you. Bye-bye.